Hello? Oh gosh. Meow meow. Meow meow meow. Hi. Hi. I'm looking a little ratty. I'm a little ratty right now. Oh my gosh, frostbite! Thank you so much for the tier 1. Happy 57 months! Holy cow! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Unexpected later stream. Yeah, I was also unsure. Wait, first, let me say hi to everyone. Hi, Bobby. Hi, Leo Cheer. Hi, Shogun. Hi, Pesable. Hi, Jay Lopez. Hi, Beef. Hi, Eddie. Hi, Ron, Rafa, Ron. Hi, Awesomeness. Hi, Brian. Hi, LFG. Hi, Hamlet. Hi, Danny. Hi, Gusta. Hi, KG. Hi, Finesse. Hi, Morris. Hi. Did I already say hi to Randall? Nope. Hi, Randall. Hi, Frostbite. Hi, Justin. Hi, Motivius. Thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Filthy. Hi, Shinobi. Hi, Lord Kaisel. Hello. Good evening. Good evening. Hello. This room looks bigger. This room is bigger. I couldn't grind it. I know. I also, well, I grinded, but not like our usual Monday grind. I think it was a bit ambitious of me to want to do a whole focus stream coming back, but there were so many things that I had to do today that I didn't get to do. But anywho, I spent all day today. You guys don't even want to know what this room looked like at the start of the day, okay? I had got my desk built over the weekend because I have a new desk. And also I am breaking out. Basically I spent all day cleaning this room and setting up my PC. I could not figure out, dude, the freaking Elgato lights were going to make me actually lose my mind. So spent all day basically setting up my PC, cleaning things, putting this furniture everywhere. I literally woke up early. I actually woke up at 7 a.m. today, which is really early for me. Woke up at 7 a.m. and then was like, oh my gosh, like I'm definitely gonna be able to set up my stream stuff and then go live for co-working. Hours later, I look at the time and it's freaking like 3 p.m. And I'm like, how did I spend all this time? You know me, I started listening to an audiobook and got lost in the sauce and whatnot. Anywho, I was not planning on streaming tonight. I had lost faith in myself. But then I was low-key hanging out here and I set up this rug and the bunnies were hopping around. They got a little scared now that I don't know, here. And then I was just sitting here literally just watching the bunnies hop around and I was like, I should just go live. So then I hit live before I had a chance to change my mind, which I did not get ready for. So this is me. Yes, I'm actually a rabbit. This kind of is test stream. I want to say hi to you guys. I mean, I'm definitely going to be able to stream tomorrow. We have our big stream planned, but I just wanted to say hi to you guys. I missed y'all. I feel bad I didn't stream today or yesterday, which I was also optimistically wanting to do. I was low-key having internet problems and stuff, though, which is also part of what's been going on. Yeah, just the title, honestly, moving has been kicking my butt. It always does, though. I don't know why I expect any differently. But I just wanted to say hi to you guys and remind you guys that my birthday's tomorrow. Yeah. Yes, I'm raw. This is me raw. This is what I look like in my normal not stream form. I'm kind of just Kaylee right now. I feel like when I'm all done up, like I'm Kaylee May, but like low-key this is just Kaylee right now. What's going on those shelves? My books. These are my bookshelves. So originally these shelves were in my living room. So they're gonna get all moved out. Low-key, guys, I was gonna ask y'all, is it super lame to do like a chill stream for my birthday tomorrow? I mean, I'm kind of like turning unk, so like, yeah. Moch is still planning on coming over, but I was like, we could decorate my room, we could do a little co-working since we didn't get to do that today. Maybe do like a fun, obviously when Moch comes, we can do like a fun activity and whatnot. I was just like, I don't even know what all I can really do since like I don't really have much set up. Oh, thank you. Never mind. You answered the question. LOL. Do you still remember? Oh, yes. They are hopefully going to hop into the bigger rugs so you guys can see them. They're like, I spent all day like moving everything around. Their like little house stuff is like right here. Sorry, Boba's thinking about it. Hopefully you guys see them. Hopefully they get brave and they want to explore. Hi Bryce, how are things going? Honestly, things have been a little stressful, moving, unpacking. The moving itself, I mean, honestly, it didn't go great because we had to like rent the truck another day because we couldn't fit everything the first day on Friday. So we had to rent the truck. Okay, yes, guys, I apologize for being a little MIA, but what's been going on here, right? I think my last stream was Wednesday. Thursday was my crazy last packing day, so I went crazy packing. And then Friday was the move day, yeah. So moving truck loading up all the furniture and everything like that. And then it was one of my, then we did the IRL stream at night. Oh my gosh, guys. I was like also low-key losing my mind because I also had like things I had to do this weekend, which I didn't have to do. Like, they were fun. But I was like, oh, I wish I could cancel this or reschedule it. But then I had already like rescheduled the IRL thing like multiple times. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to do it, whatever. It's not like I'm going to do like unpacking at night anyways. And then so we did that, which was actually really fun. Thank you guys. Shout out to anyone that actually came to the little IRL stream. I feel like it was fun. And then, yeah, I got a little drunky. I feel like it was fun. And then Saturday, all day unpacking. But then, like, yeah, I was low-key stressed out on Saturday because we weren't able to move everything that we had originally wanted to on Friday. So then we had to rent another moving truck yesterday, Sunday. And so, yeah, I grabbed all the rest of the last stuff from my apartment yesterday. And then built my desk last night. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll just set up stream in the morning and go live unpacking. And then that ended up taking way longer than I thought. I was also, like, looking for things and having to, like, open so many boxes, like, trying to find stuff. Yes, standing desk. This is actually, well, I'll show you guys third person POV. Maybe tomorrow we can do a little mini tour or something like that. Working on your birthday is a commitment. Oh, yeah, and then I have my freaking birthday stream, and I was, like, originally wanting to, like, that was part of why I really wanted to do a focus stream today was because I was like, oh, I can just, like, plan a bunch of stuff for my birthday and blah, 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 but, like, I've just been unpacking like a maniac, so I don't know, but I'm gonna do a long stream tomorrow. We'll do some fun stuff, but it might be kind of chill vibes. But maybe I'll make like a goal or something like that, and if you guys hit it, then we can do like a crazy birthday stream. I'm hoping to IRL stream on Friday as well, because that's when I'm going to be celebrating with my friends, where we're going to be going to medieval times and everything like that, which, oh my god, I still haven't finished figuring that out either. I'm not going to lie, the moving birthday combo has also been making me lose my mind. But I'm trying my bestest. Hi, Nad. Hello. Okay, sorry, that was kind of a long rant. Expected more boxes, TBH. I actually just dragged them all out. They're like, you can kind of see them. They're like piled up in the hallway. I just had to, well, because when I was like trying to set my furniture up and everything, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I need to get all the boxes out of it. Like, this whole room was covered in boxes. You could barely walk around this morning when I woke up. So I was setting stuff up, and then I was getting frustrated because all the boxes were in the way, so I just kind of dragged them all out to the hallway, so that way I could, like, set up my room, and then I was like, I'll just bring in a box at a time to unpack, rather than just having the boxes everywhere, you know? How many rabbits do I have? I have two, and then hopefully, oh, now they're laying. Hopefully, you guys will be seeing them hop around in the background again. When is Moch coming over? I don't know. I told her, okay, so, we have front page tomorrow. So front page slot is 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. So I was thinking of going live around like 2 or 3 p.m.-ish. So we can make sure we're live before 4 p.m. And then I told her that she could come over, like, whenever. I didn't know, because she's, like, out here to visit some other people. So I was like, you can come over in, like, the afternoon, well, like, in, like, the evening or the nighttime. I'll have to text her in the morning and be like, good morning. I've been being the worst. I'm so sorry. This is me without makeup. Am I a catfish, guys? I will say, I do have really bad, I feel like moving has also been making me, like, break out even more. I guess I talk about my acne on stream, but, like, when I'm wearing makeup, you can't, like, I don't know. But I do got my acne. So acne gang rise up, okay, guys? Whenever I'm talking about my acne, you guys are like, oh my gosh, your skin looks so clear. Yeah, that's because I be wearing makeup, and I, like, kind of always have, like, little pimples and whatnot here. But TBH, bless up, like, my acne right now is, like, kind of red, but it's relatively flat, which means that it's not too difficult to cover up with makeup, versus, like, the acne I had when I was in high school, it was, like, raised, which, like, I don't know, I guess it's still a little raised. I don't know. Your birthday was yesterday, March 8th? Oh my gosh, happy belated bday. Dude, be kind to yourself. Moving alone is a lot to deal with. Trying to tie it all into streaming your birthday is a shit ton of effort. You're fine. Oh my gosh, thank you. And I was like, I'm sure like you guys would be understanding and everything like that. But regardless, I feel like, you know, a big thing that I've been trying to do this year and do is like, if I say I'm going to do something, to do it, especially with stream and whatnot. You know, I feel like I got a little flaky for a while. So trying to not be like that. But yeah, then I was feeling like I was being flaky this weekend, but it wasn't without reason. It was not without reason. So, you know, did I leave LA? No, I still live in the same place. I just moved like to not be in a super city area, which I will say it's been so nice and peaceful here, guys. Our ASMR streams are hopefully gonna be chill vibes. Why are you getting acne? Are you tired and stressed? I actually always have acne. Genetics is a big component of acne, and my mom still gets acne, so that kind of indicates that I'm probably always going to have acne. I hope one day they just make like a magical like pimple pill or pimple be gone pill, like you just take it and then like no more acne. Like I feel like that's going to happen one day. Like I who's on it? Someone in chat, get on that right now, please. Hi, Maida. Hi, Bubba. Thank you. Your birthday's tomorrow, too? Oh, my gosh. Are we birthday twins? Are you doing anything fun to celebrate? Upgraded life. Yeah, I know. We're in, like, a bigger place. I'm, like, not as, like, in the heart of everything. Like, obviously, that is one of the pros of living in, like, the city part of the city. City part of the city. But, yeah. I feel like, Accutane kind of works for that, but has 100 other issues, not necessarily worth the clearer skin. Yeah, well, y'all know I got a real bad phobia of needles, so, like, the monthly blood work was kind of a no-go for me, low-key. But also, yeah, like, I feel like Accutane, like, I want there to be, like, an acne medication that, like, doesn't, like, low-key fuck you up. Because, I don't know. I feel like anyone that I know that, like, because I have a prescription, like, this is my acne with a prescription, like, but anyone that I know that did Accutane, like, they had, like, really bad, like, cystic acne and stuff like that. If my skin was, like, super bad and it was really painful, I feel like I would do it, but I feel like I kind of reached a point where it's pretty manageable and whatnot now. Like, the worst is when, like, you have really bad acne and it's, like, painful, you know? But, like, and that's how it was when I was younger, but now I feel like it's just like, I have these and they're annoying, but it's not like my skin fucking hurts or whatever. Like, you know, when you have like a fat ass pimple and like you can literally feel your skin being like tight, like, oh my god, I hate those. My coworker takes some acne shake that improves his skin. Interesting. It's Accutane? No, guys, I want like a pill that you take one time and not like something crazy that you have to do for months and do like insane blood work for and all this other shit. Like, I'm talking about like, oh, like you literally take it once and you're done. Can you share what medication it is? I can only think of doxycycline. Here, let me go look. BRB. I had to make sure my name wasn't on here or anything. But, okay, so this is what I use in the morning. Adapalene and benzoyl peroxide gel. I don't know. And then this is what I use at night. Oh, tretinoin. Retin-A cream. I used to have like a different nighttime cream that low-key I felt like worked better. Like my skin could actually be clear sometimes. But I don't know. But then when I was like, can I get more? They were like, we can't find whatever you're talking about on your medical record. I'm like, what? I was using that for like a couple years, but then I feel like this one's like pretty common. My skin used to have scars and blackheads. Cutting out oily and fried foods made a huge difference for me. Really? Like, for me, like, okay, I get it. Like, acne for a lot of people is, like, really based on, like, diet and lifestyle. I've struggled with acne my whole life. Like I said, my mom is, like, also super healthy and whatnot and super clean, and she still gets acne. Like, I think that's just what I got. Even when I do, like, lifestyle changes, it doesn't make a difference. Ooh. It can definitely get worse. Like, I am really good at washing my face and stuff, and I do normally eat pretty healthy. Boba's out. Oh. Keep, like, blocking him. Boba? And Mochi's just laying. Mochi, why don't you, like, get up and hop around, you freaking grandpa? Mochi's the lazy bun. Boba's aware. She's the investigator. Mochi just be napping. Boba likes to scout things out. And then when she gets scared, she runs back to Mochi. And I'm like, what's Mochi gonna do? He's just fucking... My nose used to look like a strawberry because of blackheads. Really? I feel like... Well, let me think. I've gotten, like, obviously I get blackheads sometimes, but I feel like for me, it's like red acne, like, which, because I feel like blackheads aren't that noticeable unless someone's, like, hella close to you and has good eyesight. That is one thing. I always am like, oh, my skin's, like, actually looking clear, and then I'll, like, put in my contacts or something, and I'll be like, oh, I'm just, like, kind of blind. Yeah, I still get some zits here and there, but my scars faded with time too. LOL. Really? That's good. I think that, yeah, I actually used to also have really bad acne scars, and they've been, like, kind of fading over the years, but I've kind of accepted that I'm never going to be one of those people that just has perfectly smooth skin. But, you know, that's fine. You can still be a baddie with acne, so that's what I'm going to do. Bunny's hopping all free, LOL. I know, I want them to, like, run around. They've been, like, low-key having to be in their hutch because I didn't have, like I said, this room was, like, covered in boxes, so there wasn't really anywhere they could run around. So they can finally run around. Why don't you guys get some hops in? Mochi, you're looking tired. He's literally looking like an old man. Do you have it all settled where all the furniture and art is going? Art? No. Obviously, like, when you're moving and bringing things in, like, wearing shoes inside and whatnot, like, I've literally been just, like, wiping down every single piece of furniture and, like, cleaning the floors and, like, yeah, trying to get the necessities up going. Oh my gosh, Kate! Thank you so much for the bits. Thank you. How are you? Oh shoot, what was I saying? Oh yeah. I've been just trying to, like, get the necessities. Like, the kitchen is barely set up and whatnot right now, which is why I was like, I don't know if it's lame to do, like, an unpacking bday stream. Like, we'll sprinkle in, maybe I'll make, like, a wheel or something, and then we can, like, do fun activities and goals, but then not, when we're not doing those things, I can just unpack or whatever. Also, like, the way that my desk was, I couldn't really set up my HyperX mic, my normal mic, so we're going back to my roots, guys. This was the very first piece of stream equipment I ever bought. A little $40 Fi-Fine mic. Shout out to my very first subscribers or whatever. This is, wow, it's OG as hell. But yeah, I don't know. I think I might just look for my, like, white blue Yeti and use that instead. Do I like my new place? I love it. I've just been, like, a little stressed out trying to get everything set up and whatnot. Kaylee, who's your first sub? LOL. I don't even think my first subs really come around anymore. I don't know. I think there should be a way for me to view my founders list. But, well, because when I first started streaming, I would, like, obviously I had, like, what, like, less than 10 viewers. Like, obviously when I started out, I had one, like, you know, it was, like, from the bottom up type shit. But, so I feel like a lot of the people that originally would watch me and subscribe to me, like, those people like to watch really small streamers. So, like, basically the minute that I started getting, like, 20 viewers, they're like, peace. peace, what the hell? There's more than 5 people here? And, like, that's kind of how streaming is, low-key, you know? Like, I'm sure there's a lot of people who really like interacting with smaller streamers and, like, they just see the, like, oh, there's more than 100, there's more than 200 people here, like, you know, they're gonna feel like not as much. Even though, I don't know, which I get it. I feel like different viewers like to participate in different kinds of communities, and I feel like that is also part of being a streamer is viewers come and go, although I appreciate the people that obviously stay around. I remember the first couple of years of COVID and my acne manifested with the masking. Yeah, no, I would always like wear pimple patches and stuff with wearing like a mask and stuff. Hi, Richie. Happy early birthday. Thank you. Lame. I've watched people scrub their toilets here. It's all streamable. Okay, cool beans. Cool beans. Cool beans. This mic sounds good though. I was gonna say, like, does it sound jank as hell? It's like it's literally like some cheap ass mic I got off Amazon. So, apologies if it sounds bad, but hopefully I can. I don't know. The worst part about unpacking is like low key trying to remember what box you put certain things in. I'm like, I think I just need to start unpacking boxes because I've just been like kind of opening different boxes, being like, is what I'm looking for in here? Does Mochi love to cuddle? Mochi loves to cuddle. He just doesn't like being picked up. But if he's like laying on the floor and I like lay next to him and cuddle him, he likes it. Needs a noise gate if you were to use it. Yeah, no, I actually really want to get like I don't even have a noise gate for my regular mic, so I do want to do that. I want to try and upgrade my stream setup a little bit. And honestly, fuck these fucking Elgato lights. Like, guys, I literally was spent like 30-40 minutes at least, maybe an hour, trying to fucking set up these stupid Elgato lights. I think I just need, even though like it's so annoying though because like these lights were expensive. These lights were, okay, sorry, I'm like mini raging, but like these lights were expensive, so I'm just like annoyed. But the fact that you just I can't just like plug them into my freaking computer or like manually control them whatsoever is just super frustrating. So I might just have to say fuck it and get some new like stream lighting or something because I feel like I'm just always having problems with them. What happened to the lights? I don't even know how to explain this because I've never had anything like this before where it's like, it's not like it's Bluetooth connected to my computer. It's like I have to connect the lights to the Wi-Fi, which allows I honestly like don't even know. It doesn't even fucking make sense. But like, I wish I could just plug it in or like at least there was a way to manually control the lights. I don't know. If you've never had, like, an Elgato... Oh, yeah, that's how my smart lights are. Yeah, I was like, I don't know how to explain it. Is it using IoT, then? Internet of Things, or whatever? I think that's how it's connecting. So it's not connecting via Bluetooth. It's connecting via IoT, which is, like, kind of annoying. Low-key, I like it that way, though. I mean, I think it depends, like, what it is, but like at least for these lights, like I just wish there were some manual light switches on the outside of the light. Like I wish it didn't have to be connected to something in order for me to control them. Like I could just go manual if I wanted to, like as like a little fail-safe type moment, you know? Because it's nice when it's working, but when it's not working, it's a freaking pain. Oh yeah, the type of light, there's a bunch of software you can use to make it so you control them from PC. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Like, is connected to my PC, because that's how I normally am supposed to control it, but like, it's just not working. It's like, there was an error. And so then now I just can't even use them, which is annoying. Like, I'm just saying, like, I wish that there was just like some kind of fail-safe manual way to control them if they're not connecting to your computer for whatever reason, you know? It's quite frustrating. It's quite frustrating. I would say F and just get new lights. That headache ain't worth it, which they have to remove. I know. It's just like these lights are nice and like they're kind of expensive, but I've also had them for like many years at this point, so I've gotten my money's worth out of them. LED key lights that have manual knobs. Really? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I have, like, ring lights and stuff like that, too. I'll do some investigating. I just was like, I don't know, I wanted to set them up. Obviously, I don't have lights right now, so I wanted to try and at least use these for now, but it didn't work out for me. Stream Deck would be nice. I have a Stream Deck. Although, even that has problems as well. I'm not gonna lie, I have slight beef with Elgato right now. Their shit honestly be pissing me off. Yeah, the Elgato system is annoying smart. Yeah, I feel like it's like low-key dumb, but you know, whatever. Am I closer to any good food places? LOL. No, like I said, since I'm like not in the city as much, I feel like I'm like farther from a lot of things. Although I don't know, I'll have to do some investigating. Ask me after I've lived here longer, and maybe I will have discovered some good spots by then. Cause I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like even like the restaurants that I like, I'm like I don't even low-key like know where they are. Wait, I don't know how cockroach. Wait, what are you? Viewers come and go, people change. I only leave when the streamer is misogynist or hateful, which was a lot during 2024. Damn, for real. That sucks. That's always a bummer. It's like the same thing of like with viewers too, of like sometimes like a viewer will be super active in chat and then like we'll have a like I don't know, we'll have some kind of topic where they're like saying things and I'm like, damn bro, like you were having these opinions this whole time, bro. Like low key. Oh my gosh, wait, this like happened like not that long ago. You know what, yeah, I'm sure if you've been in this chat long enough, you've probably have seen that happen. That's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April. Shut down in May. Sorry. Give us attention. Okay, hi. People gotta get lights that don't ping an outside server. I know, that's what I'm thinking too, but I just need to say fuck it. Hey, when I was like a baby streamer, okay, like Elgato was like super cool. Like I was like, oh my god, I have Elgato lights. Like, I don't know. They indoctrinated me. I think you're right about Elgato. I have Elgato stream cam and I always have to disconnect and reconnect it to use it. Yeah, low-key, like, I don't know. I guess I don't want to ruin any future sponsorship opportunity. Just kidding. Actually, I probably should not even accept it at this point. Low-key, Elgato, I got beef with you. Low-key, I got beef with you. If you want to make it right and send me some free stuff, I won't mind, but like, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't like anything I have no manual control over. Yeah, I just feel like anything that's like Bluetooth type stuff, like they should just always have a manual thing because, you know, tech be having problems. Kaylee, loving the new space already. Thanks! It's still kind of a work in progress, so might move some things. I mean, basically all I did today was like move things around to see how things fit. But this is gonna hopefully be my new little like morning reading chair. You know, drink my tea and whatnot. Here's my candle warmer that I use as a mug warmer. I just put my mug in here and it keeps my tea warm. We can have some cozy morning streams. I've been thinking about trying to go live at like 11, and now that I've finally been consistently going live around noon. Scrap the past week though, because obviously shit's been going down. But yeah, I don't know. Well, because I saw a streamer, which I don't know what you guys think of this, but I saw a streamer. The streamer that I follow, she was doing co-working, so I clicked in to see, but she was doing like reading co-working, where she was like reading. And she was like putting what book she read, and I was like, wait, like, I don't know if chat would be into that. It's like instead of I don't know, we could have like reading days or something, or just do like a little read. I don't know if that's lame, but yeah, co-reading. But y'all know I'm always trying to like get people to read more and whatnot. It doesn't have to be a whole thing. No, she wasn't reading out loud. It was like co-working, but like she was just reading. I mean, it's like not that different from when I'm like just working on something. Like y'all can't see what I'm working on type shiz, you know? You'll need a bigger green screen for the bigger background. Oh, I actually have a bigger one that I haven't been able to use because it was like too big for my last place. So we'll make some things work. Yeah, ideally I can get like green screen the full size so that way it's not like cropped like how I had to kind of be at my last place. And I did miss the, oh no, reading sprints are the best. Yeah, well, I was also thinking like a potential stream we could do is like a reading stream actually, where it'd be like in a co-working format, but like reading, and I would choose a short book and it would be like read a book with me in a day or something like that, and then I could encourage other people to either get the same book and like read it along or like get your own book or whatever. But that was something I was already thinking of doing. Do you have any fiction books you recommend for someone just getting into reading? Yes. Have you read the Hunger Games series? The Hunger Games books are so freaking good. They're so freaking good. I mean, it depends like what like reading level you are, which I don't want to say that in like a bad way, but like if you genuinely have not read a book since like you were a kid, you could even start like with Harry Potter, although I don't know, maybe not supporting that anymore, but Harry Potter was like pretty good. But I always say like you can do like there's like a lot of really good, you could do Percy Jackson if you want to read like an elementary level book where it's like, again, like, you know, do whatever you want to do. Like, don't be like, oh my god, these books are for kids. Bro, the Percy Jackson series, fire, gas. If you're feeling like you want to be more in that, like, middle school range, I suppose, I would definitely recommend Hunger Games. Hunger Games is super amazing. All of these books are, like, written for, like, I would say youth or whatever, but Hunger Games, I think, is, like, kind of a nice level up because you're going to get into some really interesting themes in Hunger Games. Obviously, there's a lot of like political and social commentary within Hunger Games as well, which is really done. And plus, there's also like the prequels and the sequel, or like, yeah, like there's been more movies and stuff coming out. She's been releasing more books, so there's like a reignited hype around Hunger Games, I feel like, with the new movies and everything. And then, yeah, I would recommend after that, you could kind of go into, well, I really like Brandon Sanderson's Mistborn's trilogy. That's my favorite trilogy of all time. And I would actually say that he, like, I always say Brandon Sanderson is my favorite author, but like people's main criticism of him is that his writing style is boring, or he has like boring prose or whatever. To me, that like, because he does have a very like simple, basic style of writing, I guess. But to me, that just means like the books are very easy to comprehend. Sometimes I feel like when authors are doing a little too much with the prose, I'm like, all right, you're kind of losing me here. But I could also recommend the Mistborn trilogy as well. But yeah, those are some book recs I would give. I think I actually have like, a YouTube video that I actually filmed. Hold on a second. Hold on a freaking second. I forgot. I literally filmed a whole YouTube video of like my advice for anyone trying to get into reading. Here. I forgot I literally made a whole YouTube video on this topic if you're interested. If you're interested and you have a spare 12 minutes and you want to support your girl. Percy Jackson was lit in 5th grade. No, I'm telling y'all, like, Percy Jackson is a good series, but Percy Jackson's so good. Like, that's one thing I love. Like, I love whenever I meet people. Well, okay, I shouldn't say. Like, obviously, I want everyone to have been reading. Obviously, I also went through a phase where I wasn't reading those. So whenever I meet people who have, like, not really read a lot in their life, I'm like, oh my gosh, you have so much to catch up on. Like... like, bro, the Percy Jackson series was like, oh my god, like genuinely was like life-changing for me in 6th grade, okay? Like, I remember everyone getting so into the houses. Wait, guys, what house would you be in? What house? Well, what house do you think I would be in? Also, just tell me both. Well, what do you think I would be in, and what house would you be in? Because I know which one I wanted to be in. Well, what was it? Because there was, like, Poseidon, there was Athena, there was Aphrodite, there was... I can't remember. Oh, my gosh. It was, like, all the major, like, Greek gods and whatnot. Mistborn's super good. I have a Mistborn video on my YouTube as well. I love your content that you try to do everything that's cool, but you know you're strong and your strong points. Thank you. I do spread myself a little thin sometimes, but I do enjoy everything that I do. I can't help there's so many things that I want to do. Buy Harry Potter books from used bookstores. Don't give... No, literally. Like, that's why I was like, but yeah, buy them secondhand or something like that, or freaking look up a free PDF. But like... I do remember I really liked that series when I was a kid. I guess that's why. I just try to think of like, books I really liked when I was younger. Wait, I like it because he's a machine and can bump out books that way. No, literally, I like read this guy's book. Like, I think I read Mistborn and I was like, oh my gosh, this author's so amazing. Let me look him up. 70 written books. What the fuck? But like, I have to respect the fuck out of that. Like, I have to respect. That's like discovering a new favorite food and then like finding a buffet with all you can eat like right next door. Like, that was kind of what it was like discovering Brandon Sanderson. You know, which I will have to say though, like, so I've been reading his Stormlight Archive series. Oh my gosh, Mochi's laying right here. I discovered his Stormlight, or I've been reading his Stormlight Archive series, which I have to admit is not nearly as good as Mistborn. It's not nearly as good as Mistborn, but I'm already liking the second book a lot more than the first book. I obviously have not been able to read that much the past week or so with moving, but so I'm thinking that he's gonna develop as a writer. Like maybe he just was like just starting out or whatevs. Can I genuinely say this? Don't think I haven't been you at a point. It just obligation. Wait, huh? Tolkien, where every tangent has a tangent. The world building is great though, lol. Yeah, wait, well, who was like the fucking Tom? Wait. Who's that guy? The guy that's in the books. He's not even in the movies. Tom something Dill. Pop. If you know, you fucking know. Yes, Tom Bombadil. Or whatever. I was just like, what's going on right now? Because like obviously I watched the movies before I read the books. So when I was like reading the books, I was like, who the fuck is this? And like, how is this like a whole like this is like a whole thing going on? And then yeah, when they left, I was like, okay, I don't know what the point of that really was, but it was interesting. It was interesting. I used to be a huge reader. I bought a lot of books for 2020, discovered Twitch, and it was a wrap for my time. Oh my gosh, well once we start doing reading streams, you can like now have Twitch and reading. They made us do something called Rally Lecture at school, like a reading competition. Had a paper where we had to write the title of the book and write a small summary for it. Ooh. Damn, they should have had me in that. I remember when I was a kid, like in elementary school, because I was like a nerd and I wanted to read, and I also really liked being praised by my teachers. I would 1,000% my reading goal every year. Because, like, I can't remember what the program was, and I don't know if this was nationwide or if it was, like, local or whatever, but we had to, like, we had, like, a reading goal, and then we'd have to read books, and then take a quiz based off of them in the computer lab, take our little book quizzes, and then based off of, like, the difficulty of the book and then how many questions we got correct, it was, like, how many points we got, and then we had to hit, like, a certain amount of points every, like, semester or whatever. And yeah, I remember I'd always be like, I want 1,000%. And like I would basically 10x my reading goal. And then obviously then my teachers would be like, wow, like I don't know. So then when I was a kid, I was like, I will say that was a huge motivator for me in school, is I just wanted to be told, oh my gosh, wow, like that's so amazing. And then yep, that's all I really need, guys. Okay, like all I need is people cheer me on in life, and I feel like I can accomplish anything. But that is one, honestly though, like, honestly facts, like, that's how I feel like with co-working. Like, I feel like you guys kind of hold me accountable and whatnot, you know? Not that you're cheering me on per se, but we're all being productive together. What's wrong with that? I've read 50 of my favorite author's books. I have 35 to read, and he's still writing them. Oh my gosh, wait, who's your favorite author, Randall? You remember Tales of Despereaux? As a kid about that? Yes! Yes! Wait, why did you just unlock something in my psyche? You literally just unlocked something in my fucking psyche. Yes, I fucking remember that shit. Oh my gosh. Low-key, like, I was on that shit. Like, I feel like a lot of my, like, friend or, like, people in my school were into Warrior Cats, but, like, Tales of Despereaux was, like, what I was on low-key. I think I read the Warrior Cats one. Did I read Warrior Cats? I think I read Warrior Cats. I don't know. I kind of like skipped a whole like phase of reading on accident. I used to read like these Pixie Hollow books. Look who it is. But I basically went from like, you know, like they're like chapter books, but not really, where they still kind of have pictures and the words are really big and whatnot. Like I went from that to Twilight. I read Twilight when I was in 2nd grade. And that's like an actual, like, like actual YA book, I would say. Oh my gosh, Mochi! Boba's coming out too. And then obviously my freaking 8th grade self is like, a vampire and a werewolf in love with me? Say less. And then I just kind of like transitioned to full chapter books. So I kind of, like, I never really read like Magic Tree House or like Goosebumps or like kind of like those in-between books that you normally read when you're like at the start of elementary school, you know, which sometimes I feel like Warrior Cats, like I didn't really get to read, I didn't read those books, I just kind of like skipped ahead. But hey, maybe one day we can, maybe that could be our reading streams, reading every Magic Tree House book. Look at these little adventurers. Yeah, you guys finally discovered that you have some space to run now? Hi, Ralph. I'm doing good. How are you? Oh my gosh, sorry. Now I'm getting distracted by the bunnies. Wait. Ooh, honestly, the D&D/BG3 love and reading is probably why we flex. Oh. Wait, Stephen King, Randall Flagg is a recurring character in his world. Oh my gosh, really? I had no idea that's where your username lore came from. Should I read Stephen King? Honestly though, like, I have to admit, Stephen King doesn't really pique my interest. Anytime I've like heard about his books, I'm just kind of like, but I think, I don't know. I'll have to give him a shot. Randall, okay, Randall, if you read 50, and I feel like you also know me, kind of. Yeah, you know me. You've been around for so long. What's like a book of his that you would recommend? I think I'm just not super big into like thriller, mystery, scary. I don't know. Oh my gosh, guys, Mochi literally looks unreal. Oh my god, I can't believe I have bunnies. Sometimes I can't believe I have bunnies. Sometimes I look at them and I'm like, Mochi, that's a fake flower. That's a fake plant. Sometimes I feel bad. I think he gets a little confused. Mochi, these are just pictures of plants. You can't actually eat them. I'm sorry. Moch, stop it. No. Hey. I'm sorry, Moch. No! Why does he keep going back at it? Hey! It's a fake leaf, Mochi! How many times I got... He's confused. He's a little confused. I know, Mochi. It's a little confusing. I'll admit it. Your instincts, I know your instincts are telling you that you should be eating that. What do you think he's thinking about? Are you thinking about anything, Mochi, or are you just kind of existing? Mochi! Mochi. Did you know you're on camera right now, Mochi? Look at his bean body. Sorry, now this is a Mochi stream, guys. Now it's a Mochi stream. You guys better be prepared for a lot more of this in future streams. Now that the bunnies are going to be in the stream room, we're going to have, I'm going to make a channel, Point Redeem, where you guys we can like give them a treat and stuff. But there will have to be occasional bunny time because I just can't help it. This is my freaking son, guys. This is my freaking son. I actually did give birth to him. You know, like that's literally my son. He came out of my womb. Yeah, like don't fight me on it. Like just trust. Also, sorry, the lighting is just absolutely horrific. Okay, I want to get a lot of like cute cozy lamps in here and like make this room cute, but we just got big light on. We just got the big lights on. King has several short story collections if you just want a little taste. Ooh. What, like, does he mostly just do, like, thriller, like, mystery type stuff? Like, he doesn't delve into anything more fantastical, like fantasy or sci-fi, does he? Oh, there's Mochi. Oh, very nice, Mochi. Very nice. Look at those paws. Wow. Okay, so, wow. Sorry, I'm just amazed at his amazing, yeah, just looking great. He's just looking great. His novels are an investment in a lot of time. Yeah, I mean, can't be more than like they can't be more than like Brandon Sanderson, bro. Like these books be 1,200 pages. I need a freaking oh god, I just need to get on my reading. Happy Motivational Monday. I hope you all found sufficient motivation without me doing my focus stream. They're gonna distract her so much. No, luckily they sleep during the day, so they're more active at night. That's why I decided to go live, because I was like low-key just sitting in here with the bunnies, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm going live. So I didn't get ready or anything. This is me. This is me, guys. This is what I look like in my normal form. I'm just Kaylee. I'm not Kaylee May right now. I'll be Kaylee May tomorrow. Wee baddie vibes. I don't even know what to wear. I just don't know what to wear tomorrow. I like these after hours streams. Yeah, this is gonna be like a secret stream, okay? So everyone that's here right now is like is swaggy. I'm low-key pretty hungry. Oh gosh, it's already 9 p.m. I don't want to stay up too late tonight, guys, because we're gonna have a long stream tomorrow. 26 hours tomorrow, and I will say I am going to sleep, I think I will sleep. I don't have to sleep like all night, but I wanted to do ASMR on Wednesday, so I felt like, I don't know, I didn't want to be like in a terrible crabby mood or something, you know? Is that lame? Every time I watch another streamer do a 24-hour stream now, they always sleep. So I feel like the days of staying up all night for a 24-hour have come and gone. Yeah, I'll be able to see you after work and before work. Okay, yay! 26-hour stream, let's go. Hey, the bunnies are cute. Oh, thank you, Ash. The bunnies are so freaking cute. They're like low-key gonna take over the stream now, guys. This is now a bunny stream, so you know, it's like it's a hasta la vista to me. It's just I'll just go live sometimes and just like let the bunnies like run things, you know? How's that sound? He wrote the story Stand By Me is based on. Wait, Stand By Me the song? Stand By Me. Yeah, sleeping is what to do. That's wise. Yeah, nobody does a full 24-hour anymore. They be taking 2 naps sometimes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, we don't have to, like, sleep the full, like, I don't know, I'll just sleep. We can have, like, TTS on or whatever. I'll probably, like, be snoozing right there or whatever. And then, like, I don't know, if I wake up, we can hang out and whatnot. I just felt like I might go a little crazy if I ended up trying to stay up the whole night, and I want the vibes to be good, you know? I mean, we'll definitely, like, be staying up late, so that'll be the game plan. A lot of his stories have been movies. Some good, some really bad, some middle. Okay, interesting. Where's Boba? She went back in the hutch. I think she saw me petting Mochi and was like, she's not gonna get me. No way. Boba, honestly, she didn't do too badly with the move. Obviously, she was a little frazzled and stressed out. Mochi's just a chiller. He's just kind of whatevs a lot of the time. But, oh my gosh! Kitty cat! Thank you so much for the tier 1. Thank you. I appreciate that. Heart. Happy 5 months! Yee. Yeah, you should probably sleep. Is the baby sleeping? My baby right here? Nah, his eyes are open. He looks awake to me. But when you sleep, I'll come back later when you're awake. Okay, yeah, no worries. Hi, Joshy. Happy Monday. Spreading love and enjoy with my toes. Hope everyone is having a lovely night. That's a crazy way to spread love and joy. But, you know, I guess it's better than spreading, you know, hate and anger. So, power to you, Joshy. Power to you. Misery is a great King movie, and it really... Oh, wait. My wife had a lot bunny when she was a teenager. Wants bunny soon. Do you have favorite breeds? Well, yeah. Okay, I have... So, I think Mochi is like a Holland Lop. Boba is a lion head. Yeah, lion head. And so she's like a lot more fluffy, but that does mean that when she sheds, it's a lot crazier. So, if you want a floppy-eared bun, I would definitely recommend a Holland Lop. Like, look at this guy. He's so fucking chill. I feel like Boba obviously is like a baddie. Like, she looks great. She is a baddie. But, yeah, it's kind of like a similar situation with dogs where it's like, You know, big fluffy dogs are really cute, but like they shed like crazy. I think all bunnies are gonna shed, you know, but some will more than others, you know. Staying up for 24 hours the entire time is well in the past. Okay, good. I was like, at least that's what I see, but I don't know. Obviously, we'll do bday stream vibes. It'll be good. Should probably text Moch tonight. OMG, she's getting a tattoo. What should me and Moch do if we hang out? What should we do? I don't even know. I don't even know. Bar crawl? I don't know if she goes out. Get food? He is literally just chilling right now. Yeah, wait, guys, give me some brainstorming ideas of what me and Moch can do. God. Shopping? You think we should have like a little IRL segment tomorrow? Honestly, I'm not opposed. Honestly, I am not opposed. Should we try and do... Okay, I'm gonna say I was thinking we can do a little IRL segment and get food or drinks. Does she drink? I'm not sure either. Let's see what she says. We could go back to that obscure place because we got a membership for having the bottle. Should we go back? Or I guess it was pretty dark in there. Everyone kept being like, it's so dark. It was really dark in there. But I think if I like wasn't streaming directly off the Twitch app, it would have looked a lot less jank, but it was fun though, and it was really cool. And I have a membership there now with the bottle, so. And I feel like we made friends that night. That was a good time. Make stew. Okay, so I had originally wanted to do like a cooking stream or a cake baking stream, but like the kitchen is in no shape to be on stream. Or even like, I can't even like, I've literally just been eating out like nonstop for like the past couple of days because I have not really unpacked the kitchen yet. My number one priority was this room, basically, so that way we could have a good stream tomorrow. Paint each other's nails. No, I'm like low-key scratching off my nail polish right now, so that way I can like put on some cute nails tomorrow. So don't mind me, guys. I am just like absolutely scratching off my nail polish. But hey, bday girl's gonna need some cute nails, alright? This ain't gonna fly. It's midnight in the East Coast, so happy birthday, Kaylee! Oh, IRL for the win, thanks! OMG. Wait, yeah, so maybe we can try and do some kind of IRL, like, go out to, like, get food or dinner. That'll probably be a good way to, like, break up the stream, too, so I don't feel like I'm just, like, sitting in here all day tomorrow. Gaming with her might not be possible. Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. We can, like, play games when we're apart, you know, so that's why I kind of wanted to do something fun IRL. We have game together, but I was just like, I don't know what she's into doing IRL. I guess we've only really bonded over like gaming and like stream stuff, so we'll have to go see what IRL vibes are like. Oh gee. Wow. Nice posture emoji. Oh. You're not trying to show off for stream or something right now, are you? Mochi. Yeah, that's my son, guys. Yeah, that's my son. That is my son, and he's perfect, and he's amazing. Yep. Okay, anyways, hang out with the bunnies with Moch, too. Oh my gosh, it's just so funny, because I literally call Mochi Moch sometimes. So when I met Moch, I was like, oh, that's my pet bunny's name. But then I was like, okay, wait, maybe that's like a weird thing to say. But I do call Mochi Moch. I actually call him Mochi Moch sometimes. The whole Mochi Moch. Yeah, we were all, thank you guys for the East Coast bday wishes. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, network admin. My hair looks good, girl. Thanks. Well, I'm gonna hair wash it. Hopefully tomorrow I can do a fun blowout look for my bday. I just don't know how dressed up I want to be tomorrow, because I feel like I still wanted to like do unpacking kind of stuff. I'm gonna try and be like cute dressed up, but also like functional. So we'll see. I guess I can also just dress up whenever we like go out with Moch, whether it's like dinner, drinks, or whatever. We can like wear a cute little birthday outfit. Oh my gosh, wait, maybe if we go somewhere we can be like, oh my god, it's my birthday, and they can like bring out the dessert. I kind of like that. I feel like some people don't like I'm like, oh, give me my free bday dessert, bro, for real. You're from Cali, even though you were in Chicago, right? So you were born... I was, yes. I was born in California, lived here for the first 14 years of my life, and then, yeah, then I lived in Illinois for like 10 years, and then now I'm back. So here we are. All things toxin. Dress comfortable because it might get wild. Yeah, well, you know, cute, comfortable. That's my vibe. Is like, I like to be a baddie. I like to dress up. I like to look cute, but I will never make myself uncomfortable doing that. You know what I mean? I'm a, you know, like, that's why I feel, yeah. I will say, I feel like dresses, skirts, all these things, I feel like they're very comfortable. Obviously, I always wear, like, the built-in shorts and stuff like that, but personally, I'm not one to suffer too much to look good. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, period, honestly. Like, I feel like all my favorite going out outfits are ones that make me look good as fuck, and I feel good, like, you know, like, they're comfortable to wear. Because I have had, like, outfits and whatnot where it's, like, it just makes me, like, not enjoy it as much because I'm so uncomfortable, you know? Do I ever wear high heels? I do, but honestly, like, I don't think heels are uncomfortable. Is that my... Like, if they're good. That's the one thing I've learned, okay, about being a girly pop and wearing heels, is that, like, if you get good heels, like, good quality heels, which also, by the way, I always wear a chunky heel instead of a stiletto. I never wear, like, the stiletto heels because those are just always going to be a little wobbly. But if it's a chunky heel and it's, like, actually good quality and whatnot, like, I honestly can wear them all night with no problems. Like, you guys know, like, my huge leather boots, like, my knee-high, big-ass platform leather boots, like, low-key, those are comfortable as hell. All my shoes that are not comfortable never really get worn, so, yeah. I heard they're uncomfy, LOL. If you're having, like, cheap ass, I will say, like, I've literally had a pair of heels that, no joke, I think I got my freshman year of high school, that those fucking heels have literally seen me to, like, multiple homecomings, multiple, like, you know, school dances and shit. Then I'm in college. Then it's coming out for frats and frat date nights. Like, low-key, they're in tatters a little bit. However, they're still going, and they're so comfortable. They're, like, my black heels. And yeah, like, I'm gonna wear those bitches till they fucking fall apart. Like, that's the thing about being a girl and, like, finding good heels. It's like, once you find a good heels, like, yeah, that's that. We're on lock. So it takes a little bit of trial and error. A lot of heels, like, the big thing is, like, the heels have to have a little bit of padding on the foot. Because if it's just, like, fucking hard as hell, and then your foot's also in that position, like, I don't know. So it really depends. But I'm sure it's, like, you know, it's kind of like sneakers. Like, some sneakers are really comfortable, some sneakers are not. Yeah, they're all sneakers, but, you know, quality, padding, all of these things ultimately make a big difference, you know? Heels are also a posture thing. People with poor posture feel heels more. Oh, really? I will say, I could straight up sprint in heels. I can straight up sprint in heels if it really comes down to it. But I don't know. See, that's how I know, like, I think I was just born to be a baddie, guys. Like, obviously I was just born to be a baddie. Like, I think heels are pretty comfortable, and I can fucking sprint like crazy in them. So, like, that just means, like, yeah, obviously I was just born to be a baddie, guys. Yeah, like, that's what the universe is telling me, okay? I need really big heels for my feet, yeah. Honestly, like, I feel like, well, heels were originally created for men, so, you know, get that extra height. 007 vibes? Wait, what? Oh. Yeah, honestly, like, yeah, every woman in video games, I am like, you know what, yeah, that could be me, deadass. You're built different. Am I, though? I don't know. I'll credit my heels. Wait, really? LOL? Yeah. Maybe next time we have, like, a going out stream and I'm wearing heels, I'll, like, show you guys. I'll sprint. I'll be like, guys, watch this. Like a little kid. Watch this! Say, like, run. The cheetah print goes hard. Cheetah print? I do have a cheetah print dress, actually. Oh, goodness. Okay. I only have a little bit more nail polish surviving. Heels were made for men first. Yeah, because, like, I'm pretty sure, well, they made you look taller, but, like, most importantly, like, they were used for horseback riding, I'm pretty sure. Like, you know, like, stirrups, it's, like, the heel, like, think of, like, the stirrup, like, the heel, like, locks it in, I'm pretty sure, so. Yeah. LMAO, don't tell Looks Maxing community about the high heels origin. They'll feel demasculated. No, I think that, like, they, like, the Looks Maxing community, like, literally, like, wears heels, basically. Like, they wear the shoe lifts and stuff. You know? The whole thing about Looks Maxing communities, I feel like it's less about masculinity. It's more about looking as good as possible, doing whatever it takes to do that. Whether that's bashing yourself in the face with a hammer, doing meth for 3 days straight, no sleep. Like, I don't feel like they're that concerned with, like, they're definitely not concerned with health. And I don't even think they're really that concerned with, like, masculinity or not. Like, they're straight up getting Botox. Like, you know, like, I feel like they're just like, yeah, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to be sexy as fuck. And, like, yeah, like, they wear lifts in their shoes and whatnot. Like, I mean, they literally bash themselves in the face with a hammer to cause fractures in their skull and create swelling. Like, I don't think the origin of high heels would deter them if they really wanted to go for that too, you know? Looks maxing men are just... I would disagree with that. The founders of the country wear heels, wigs, and stockings. Exactly. Motherfuckers for really bashing themselves in the face with a hammer. The plot has been lost. The plot has kind of been lost. I will say, though, it's like, damn, like, the Looks Maxers, like, clavicular is, like, just, like, low-key. That's something that girls go through when they're, like, 13. And then they're just, like, going crazy, doing terrible things for their health to look good. It's really interesting to see it target these older men now. I will say, that's one thing I've definitely been seeing is, like, obviously, there's always been girls that have been doing, like, really bad things to themselves to look a certain way, you know? Like, obviously, anorexia has been, like, a big thing, especially, like, in the early 2000s when, like, being super skinny was, like, in. And it's been kind of sad. Like, I feel like ever since, like, honestly, like, probably during the pandemic, because I feel like during the pandemic, a lot of, like, guys started getting really into working out and, like, the gym health, like, you know, subculture, like, exploded during the pandemic because what else was there to fucking do besides working out, right? And I feel like ever since then, men have slowly started to fall victim to things that have been, like, plaguing women forever, which is really sad. And, like, including eating disorders. Like, eating disorders in men are on the rise, okay? Like, guys, do not starve yourself or force yourself to eat in certain ways, like, just to look a certain way. Like, health is important, all of that jazz. I feel like I try to bring awareness to it. But, like, even, like, these things that, like, the Looks Maxers are doing now, it's, like, you know, women forever, like, for decades and forever have been, like, doing crazy things to themselves to look a certain way. Whereas now I feel like that kind of stuff is infiltrating male spaces as well. So anyways, guys, beware, you know. I think that obviously I love being, I like looking good. I think most people like looking good, but I think it's all about balance and harmony and, you know, I don't think anyone should do things that are like terrible for their health or cause great pain and suffering to them just in order to look a certain way, you know? So, yeah. Is it just me or do you look less Asian with less makeup? Sorry if my comment comes off weird. No, you're fine. I'm not wearing winged eyeliner, if that's what's really making me look Asian or not. I'll have to do a makeup look with no winged eyeliner, and I feel like that's might be what it is, but I don't know. I feel like sorry, I learned how to do my makeup in 2016, so y'all gonna have to bury me in my winged eyeliner. Would they wear makeup then if it makes them look more pretty? Yeah, I think some of them like do kind of. I mean, they just do plastic surgery, which to me is like permanent makeup in a sense, sort of. You know, like you can get your lips blushed and whatnot, then you don't even have to wear lipstick. Genetics set your ceilings for looks. Not everyone can be a 10 out of 10. Lifting weights only builds muscle. Your body frame is genetically capped, such as height and bone width. This causes many issues in men. Well, I just think that like looks are just not the most important thing. Like, I think that, you know, yeah, we all have valuable things about ourselves, you know? I always thought she looks more Asian without makeup and Asian with. Wait, really? I feel like, I don't know. I think I look more, I don't know. I feel like I look like a pretty white Asian, TBH. I feel like only white people think I look really Asian. Or people that aren't, like, around full Asian people. Because, like, all of my Asian friends, like, think that I look white. Like, straight white. And, like, I had never had someone even guess that I was Asian while living, like, when I grew up in California, like, until I moved to Illinois. Then all of a sudden I started to get comments of, like, wait, are you, like, Asian? And I'd be like, oh, yeah. Like, yeah, I actually am. No bone smashing tonight. Yeah, not tonight. Is it sad or is it finally their turn to deal with some BS? I think it's sad. Ultimately, I think it's sad. I think that, you know, I don't think anyone should have to, just because I go through pain and suffering doesn't mean I think others should go through pain and suffering. Like, just because women have struggled with issues doesn't mean that I think that men should also have to struggle with those issues. Obviously, struggling with the same issues can be good as far as, like, building empathy and understanding and whatnot. So it's not always, like, a bad thing. But generally speaking, I believe that, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't want that. I want the world to be a better place, okay? That's what I want, okay? I hope that it's a better place for me and the people I love and care about, but also for everyone. That's all I gotta say is at the end, oh my gosh. Sorry, I got distracted by emoji. Look how freaking round he is, guys. I think most people can acknowledge how redonk clavicular is. But I don't know, because I do feel like there's probably, like, him getting a lot more publicity and whatnot is probably not good long term, you know? So cute. He's so cute. Does Mochi poop everywhere? No. They're usually pretty good. Sometimes there are some rogue poops if I, like, haven't cleaned their hutch in a while, so it's my fault if there is, you know? It's my fault as the parent. Because whenever their place is clean, they always use the bathroom where they should. Oh gosh, sorry guys, I have to pet him. He's so perfect and he's so small and he's so round. You didn't like the song I was singing for you, Mochi? What the heck? I was literally just singing about your shape. Freaking Mochi. Rejected. Freaking rejected, dude. Damn. Damn. Now I'm in my feels. I've never felt like a man, so it's difficult for me to relate to issues that men face from a place of, like, hyper masculinity. Wait, that's actually quite interesting. What do you mean, like, you've never felt like a man? I'm J curious. Feel free to not answer if you don't feel comfortable, but, like, just like a hyper masculine kind of man. I feel like, yeah, I think I get. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down, but I'm curious to hear your own words. Does he come to you when you call him? Nah. To be fair, he did have a different name for like the first couple years of his life, and then I decided to rebrand him. Okay, he was a rescue from a frat. They named him Lucky. And I decided that he needed a cuter name. So Mochi it was. Hi, Red Pyramid. We had a bunny for one summer taking care of it from the school. There was a lot of poop. I mean, all things poop, guys. I think that people only think bunnies poop a lot because it's like if you kept a dog in a cage most of the time and like it just pooped in that cage all the time, you would probably say dogs poop a lot too. Like I feel like if you're cleaning them, like sure, maybe they have a lot of poops, but like all the poops are so small. Like cumulatively, I don't feel like it's actually that much poop. Like, is it that just me? Like, bro, I feel like dog poops are also like smelly and just like at least bunny poops, like they're just like hard and they're like dried out. They're kind of just like little pebbles. Like I don't know. They look like Cocoa Puffs. Yeah, like if you like touch them, it's not like they even like get anything on you. Like sometimes I'll just like grab one and like throw it away or whatever. Wash my hands after, obviously. But like they're like dry. They're literally like I don't know. It's so different. I feel like I didn't realize like how much like better. Honestly, if you don't know, you don't know. It's fine. It's part of being a parent. Guys, one day if I want to be a parent of a child, like, I'm going to have to be full on touching human poop. I'm probably going to get, like, pooped on. I'm probably going to get diarrheaed on. Probably going to get thrown up on. At the end of the day, as long as you're, like, showering and cleaning yourself properly, like, that's life. Sometimes you get shit on you. You know? What's a hypermasculine man? Isn't that just a man? No. I would like a hypermasculine man is like a man that's like overly trying to be masculine, like you know, like I would say like a hypermasculine man, obviously they're super into working out and being muscular and then probably like do some kind of like I don't know. I would say has a truck, big as fuck, revs that engine. Sorry, I'm like getting the ick thinking about it. Has a big ass truck, revs the engine, like has some kind of job where he's just like, I don't know, like kind of doing physical labor. Like, you mean redneck? No, because like I will say, like, cause you can see these kind of dudes out, because like obviously in the Midwest, like there's actually like dudes that are like that, but it's not like from them trying to be manly. Like they have a truck because like they actually need it or whatever. Like the fuck. Like I'm talking about like I don't know. I guess how would you guys describe a hyper masculine man? I don't know. Like a hyper feminine girl is like a super girly girl. Like think of like Sabrina Carpenter. Sabrina Carpenter is like a hyper feminine girl. Like she's a very like girly girl. Like doing very stereotypical feminine things. Now obviously like it's branding and whatnot to a point. I'm trying to think, like I don't even know, guys, like what's a good like hyper masculine man, like Rambo? I don't think I was doing a good job explaining it. When you buy a course on how to be an alpha, yeah, like fucking Andrew Tate. There we go. Fucking Andrew Tate, guys. Like that's a hyper masculine man. But like I don't even know because like Andrew Tate kind of like why was he wearing such tight clothes? Like I don't know. Is that even like I don't even know. Andrew Tate is yeah. Like think of like stereotypical like alpha male like. They're just talking about fucking bitches getting money or whatever the fuck. Like, that's a hyper-masculine man. I feel like either way, the vibes are like... A shadow moves in the background. Hello? Oh, dinner? Dewey. Well, this probably would be a good moment to end stream then, I suppose. Unless anyone else wants to bring up any good contestants for alpha males. For hypermasculine men. But we're going to be doing a long stream tomorrow, guys, okay? We'll have plenty of yap time. 26 hours worth, to be straight up. Andrew tried so hard to be alpha male. I don't even, I feel like it's just hard for me to take that kind of stuff seriously because it's like, I don't even feel like I can think that Andrew Tate is, like, hyper masculine. But, like, that's what he was going for at the end of the day, I guess. So, maybe. We're so hyper alpha males, we have our caps back toward a hyper pulse. Caps backwards? Oh my gosh. Yes, I casted a food spell. Yes. Made a vegan Bitcoin, but he's a crappy, yeah, he's just a bad person. How about that? Is he in jail now? Because he was doing human trafficking. Homeboy was literally human trafficking. Honestly, like, that's, you know what? Like, that's honestly the, epitome of a hyper-masculine man, is do they start engaging in human trafficking? What? What the hell? Bruh. Classic. Fucking classic, dude. I can't. I genuinely can't. Might have to take some matters into my... No, I'm just kidding. Totally kidding. Totally kidding. Hi, Spiral. Just think about cough D-bags. Yeah. That's the thing. It's like, I feel like hyper-masculine man... Okay, because, like, there's gotta be an example of, like, a hyper-masculine man, but, like, that's still a good person. Like, I feel like we're thinking of, like, terrible. Like, I feel like we're thinking of alpha male. But, like, I feel like we should be able to think of, like, a hyper-masculine man that's, like, also a good person. Sir Duncan the Tall. I'll nominate him. He's pretty masculine. He's big. He's tall. Although he's, like, he's kind and he's sweet. So personality-wise, I guess he's not. But he's a knight. He fights. He stands up for those who cannot fight for themselves. Like, I don't know who Clint Eastwood is. I've heard of that name, I think. He's not too smart. Yeah, obviously being smart is, like, for the girls. So, like, yeah, that plays. Who on Earth is that? What? You didn't watch Night of the Seven Kingdoms? Great show. Only 6 episodes. All their furniture's coming one day. Wish me luck. Oh my gosh, best of luck. I literally just went through that this weekend, so. Hypermasculine is a misnomer, probably, because I think it would mean someone who spots how birth properly operates and honors all aspects of that, but it means something else in our world. More so muscle building, etc. What is masculine minus the ability to notice certain subtleties? Wait, you think that being masculine is noticing subtleties? I would actually, like, kind of disagree with that. I think that, oh my gosh, wait, do we, like, kind of want to, I think that being masculine is about giving. I think that it is energy focused. I think it's building. I think it's phallic shaped. It's it's a penis, right? Okay, so male penis towers, rockets. I think that, like, building, progress, linear, moving forward, okay? I think that feminine is receiving, but also nourishing, I think it's circular. I think that, yeah, it's round, it's circular, it's cyclical. I think that it's wise. I think that masculine energy, like, needs to be directed or can turn really badly. I think that feminine energy also, like, it needs to be cyclical if I feel, I don't know. Yeah. I think that, I think of the sun. I like to build my own world lore, okay? I like to think of Father Sun and Mother Earth as, like, good examples. Like, the sun is, it's energy. Life wouldn't exist without both the sun and the earth, right? Like, we live on the earth. That's, to me, like, that's feminine. That's mother, right? That's fucking Mother Earth, right? She is nourishing us with her own self, you're right? Like, all the plants and things that we eat. However, like, Mother Earth can only provide provide us with sustenance through the energy that she can utilize from father son, you know what I mean? And obviously both give to us as humanity. I think that both energies are important, and yeah, and I think that a lot of people tend to lean towards one or the other. I think that it's so much more than just like what sex you were born with. I think that you can be like you can have a lot of masculine or feminine energy. I feel like feminine energy to me is a little bit more wild. It's a little bit more creative, I think. And versus I feel like masculine energy is like, it's to-do list. Like low key, I have a lot of masculine energy. I feel like it's driven, it's about getting things done, it's about doing things. I feel like feminine energy is a little bit more about being like present in the moment and whatnot. I feel like that's something that I've been trying to like tap a lot more into. Obviously we live like the society that we live in was like built by men for the most part for like a lot of history, right? So I think that we do live in a society that does tend to reward more masculine typed personalities. Like if you're a very driven, goal orientated kind of person, you're probably going to do better in our society. However, I think that people that live in the more of the feminine are just as important, like creatives and people that are living with the seasons and like, I don't know, like that's kind of what I think. I feel like that's what I've been trying to tap into a little bit more as well with like doing the arts and whatnot. I like to think of Sister Moon. The moon is obviously very girl energy. I think that feminine energy can also be like really dark in a lot of ways. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I'm way too sober for this, Kaylee. I'm sober as well. Who is fathers? Well, I think of, and then I like to, like I said, I'm doing my own world building, okay? So there's father, son, there's mother earth, there's sister moon, okay? And that's like big sis. Like the moon is like big sis. Like when you're up late at night, like thinking about your life, like you need to be talking to big sis moon, okay? Like she's gonna be there. Sometimes she's there though, sometimes she's not. Like that's the thing with the moon too. It's like moon's cyclical, right? Just like that again, that cyclical feminine energy. The earth has all 4 seasons, the moon has its own phases. Women have their monthly periods. It's synced up with the moon, bro. Like, I don't know. I look at eating this up. And then, okay, so then if we're thinking about, like, the sun, I think of, like, the sun as fire, okay? If the father is the sun, I think that humanity's, like, child, if anything, is fire. And, you know, like, it's oftentimes cited that humanity's discovery of fire is what kind of, like, began to separate us from other animal species, is utilizing fire as a tool. And fire, it's like a child. It's like you can raise this child and care for it and whatnot, and if you tend to it properly, it can provide warmth, it can like cook our food, it can provide nourishment. However, if you don't take care of that fire properly, it can go wild, it can go crazy, and it can become a very destructive and a negative force as well. So yeah, that's why I think that, and it's also something like, it's something you have to feed the fire with fuel, you know, like, I don't know, whenever you're lost in the woods, there's like a Native American culture of like, whenever you're alone in the woods, you're lost in the woods or whatever, that you should light a fire and care for it, and like the act of caring for the fire and talking to the fire and all of these things can be a way to like keep someone sane if they have to spend like extended times alone in nature. And yeah. No, the sun is like father. The sun is father, and the earth is mother, you know. Somehow you're making a lot of sense about these metaphors. This is like my own world building, okay? I just like to do my own world building, and yeah. Amazing. By subtleties, I meant things like cutting the umbilical cord prematurely leads to lessening of blood in the blood prematurely, so you can't follow doctor's orders, but that's more maturity than most men can summon. That type of subtle noticing what is really true. I feel like you're thinking about something like, I don't feel like what you're saying is necessarily like specific to like masculine or feminine. Like I feel like that's more so about being in tune and like intuition and like all of that jazz of, you know, being aligned with nature and whatnot, instead of like, I feel like the doctor that you're referencing is like symbolizing society or what they should do when, like, you know, historically. And honestly, like, there's actually been a lot of studies of, like, midwives and like ancient midwives birthing practices as compared to like Western medicine. Like for example, it's like really difficult for women to give birth like laying down. Like like you should be standing when you're giving birth. Like you should be standing or like squatting basically, kind of like that. And that's very unnatural for women to give birth on their backs. And like that's actually why so many women have to get like epidurals and stuff like that. I mean, obviously pregnancy is very complicated and it really depends, but I just always think it's really fascinating whenever I'm like learning about like ancient midwife practices as compared to like Western. But I feel like, you know, there has been some changes and whatnot, and it is kind of a case-to-case basis as well. Standing birth stream, that's rad. Well, like a lot of women do that. Well, they'll like kneel in a pool or anything like that, you know. Do you practice spells with magic? Yeah, well, we're mages around here. Like, look, that's literally me as a mage. There's Pezaball. I've been mostly around strong vocal women, so my idea of what a man or a woman role are different than the average person, I feel. Yeah, and I feel like when I'm saying, like, masculine and feminine, like, I feel like anyone can have masculine and feminine energy. Like I said, like, I myself feel like I have a lot of masculine energy, like, you know, so I feel like we all have masculine and feminine energy in all of us. I feel like it's more prominent, but I think that also like being in tune with yourself is really important, and you shouldn't try to force yourself to be someone that you're not just because of whatever sex you happen to be born with, you know. If you're a man but you love to like, I don't know, you're like a very creative, soft, like reciprocal kind of person, like that doesn't mean that, like, I don't know, like, just because you're a man doesn't mean that you need to be as manly as possible. And same thing, like, just because you're a girl doesn't mean you're as girly as possible. Like, I love being, like, girly pop aesthetic vibes, but overall, like, I feel like I'm a very driven and ambitious person, and I'm grateful to live in an age where I can, like, work and have a bank account and do all of these things and whatnot. I think that it's not good whenever society tries to force people into these masculine and feminine roles based off of their gender. Like, I think that different personality types... Yeah, like, I think that, you know, yeah. I think you're right there. Noticing too much is a little feminine, but I think there are a lot of feminizing chemical agents in our world and things like water, etc. Not that it's excuse, just explain maybe why people live from the mind more than they feel if they're a man. Yeah, well, I feel like I'm very much in my mind as well. So, you know, I think that, yeah, damn, you really be thinking about gender roles. No, I feel like this is more like energy vibes. Again, like masculine does not equal male per se. That makes sense. Gravity is probably more helpful in a squat than on your back. Yeah, no, exactly. Like the gravity helps versus if like a woman's laying, like her body has to do way more pushing rather than just like relaxing essentially, which is what it should be like. Cause like I don't know if there's any other girly pops in chat, but like I do be getting scared when I think about having to push a little guy, push a thing out of me like that. But anyways, that's why I feel like I look into it, because I've discovered that it doesn't have to be a bad thing. Like there are a lot of women who have like good experiences. It's not painful. It's not terrible, and it can be and I want it to be a really beautiful experience, you know. But who knows? That's a little whiles off for me, guys. Won't be having to hit the birthing bed anytime soon. So, we'll see. We'll see what the vibes are. I love sports and musicals too, no shame. Yeah, like I feel like also male energy is like very competitive. Like I'm a pretty competitive person, but like I think of male energy, it's also very like competitive, like winners, losers versus... Yeah, I feel like that's such a good, like, musicals are a good example of, like, that feminine energy that I was talking about of, like, creativity, reciprocal, like the arts, like, musical. Like, there's not a winner or a loser. It's just, like, how can we all work together to make something beautiful? At the end of the day, though, it's, like, in nature, there's, you know, competition and stuff, but there's also symbiosis. And I think that... You know, humanity has been very masculine orientated for a long time, you know, like the people in power have been men, and that has led to the society we have, which pros and cons, right? Like I feel like we've made a lot of advances with technology and whatnot. However, I do think that we should kind of get in tune with the feminine energy a little bit more and like, you know, care about nature, like, I don't know, care about the arts and whatnot. Not everything has to be, and that's the thing that I think that sometimes people get lost in the sauce with is like, it's important to have a balance of both, you know? Like, I think that it is humanity's diversity is our strength, and that at the end of the day we should seek harmony and balance and like yin and yang rather than having one kind win out over another. Like, I don't know, I don't really like the hierarchical competitive vibes sometimes of like, I don't know, like, you don't need to be better than everyone, right? Like, you just need to live a life that you enjoy, type shit. Just C-section? No, well, because C-sections are like, it's considered a major abdominal surgery, and you know, you'll never be like fully back to how you were pre-C-section because you're cutting through like 7 layers of tissue for a C-section. And like, I think it takes like 3 days to recover from like a natural birth, but it takes weeks to recover from a C-section because you're severing a ton of like abdominal, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's a bridge to be crossed. I mean, they're still healthy. Let's not be ridiculous. It's not a terrible thing. I was born via C-section, so here I am. Okay, you're spinning. Sorry, these are my random thoughts. I encourage everyone to do their own world building. It's fun. We live in a really cool and interesting world, and at the end of the day, you know, I don't know. You can just come up with your own religion, like, straight up. That's what I do. Okay, guys. I think we developed the tech that we need. We think about solutions to immediate problems in our life, so I think even on a different timeline of society, we would still eventually end up with the needed tech for advancement, just wouldn't be through competition. Yeah, it's just like, think about the way the tech is normally developed, right? Like, we have more technological progress during like war and like whenever there's times where we're competing. Like, normally and like also like capitalism and money and the stock market and like whatnot, I think is really also, these are all factors in the development of tech, but like, they're not necessarily necessities. Like, like the first person to make a basket probably wasn't necessarily thinking, how can I make as much money as possible? How can I increase shareholder value with this basket? So I think that, yes, like, the creation of tech in relation to people's needs will always be a thing. I agree. But I think that, just look at the way that the competitiveness within the AI industry has like propelled AI development and like really forced that. But that's not always good. Again, that's like a hypermasculine energy. It's progress. It's ambition. But ambition, when not tempered, can lead to destruction and can lead to bad things. And I think that AI is a really good example of like, yes, I think that AI technology should be developed and is good, but I think that we should like not just try to do everything that we could possibly do. Like let's do a little thinking of it. And I think that that's something that kind of masculine energy that I was talking about can kind of get lost in the sauce with, of like, sometimes it just gets so hyper focused on progress that it forgets to like step back and like take a minute to think about like everyone else and like how society adapts and whatnot, because I don't know, obviously AI is also used in war and stuff a lot, which is also not swaggy, I would say. We do live in a beautiful world. I agree. There's so much cool stuff to learn about, to think about, and to talk about. I don't know. Unchecked ambition is a nice way of wording it. Yeah, like, I myself am a pretty ambitious person, but like, I think anyone else that's also ambitious, like, that ambitious energy can sometimes cause you to burn out. And I think that humanity is no different. All of us together, like, sometimes society gets hella ambitious, but then we go too far, and then like bad things happen. Obviously, there's been, like, I don't know, I guess I just watched the Chernobyl documentary or docuseries or whatever, but it was like, that's a perfect example, right, of like times when ambition and profit chasing, low-key, also like poor government, I don't know, but like that, I would say that that's a good example of like times when ambition has not been tempered and has caused like really bad things to happen, so I think that the best way to improve is through repetition, and I think technology is the same thing. It's like, anytime there's new technology made, we should take a step back to like repeat and improve and work out any kinks, instead of being like, okay, now that we did this, let's move on to the next thing. And like, sometimes that happens with tech, and I think that that's when bad things come out of it, is when you're not allowing like society and everything to like adjust, and also to give yourself like time to actually test out the new technologies and make sure there aren't any like unexpected bad consequences that could happen, you know? Okay. AI is alright if used correctly. There's so many fake Middle East war videos on social media. It's so annoying. Yeah, no, exactly. It's like, obviously there's AI being used to like read genetic data, and like so much progress in medicine has been made with like the AI development and whatnot in the past couple of years or month. And I think that's great, right? Like I will say, like, I think that there's absolutely amazing things that AIs can be used for. However, yeah, the whole like AI generated videos plaguing social media and whatnot, and now we don't really know like what to believe or not. Like, I think that's a pretty clear negative consequence. So I don't know. I think that overall, I do love tech. I think it's really interesting. Obviously, I used to work in tech, right? But sometimes I see other people in the tech space and how they just have this like untempered ambition to just do as much as possible without really thinking about the consequences or anything like that. And I feel like it gives tech a bad name, which is really frustrating. You know, like now I feel like there's so many people that are just like straight up against, like, I don't know, but like not without reason. Like they're not being illogical at the end of the day. Like they have their reasons for thinking that. I feel like it's all about balance, it's all about harmony, you know. We'll just build AI to solve the AI problem. Easy. Yeah, that's like low key the take, which like I don't feel like that's it. Like I feel like, but overall it's like I do hope that AI, like my optimistic hope for the AI is that like I want it to ultimately be something that does make life better for people and takes away the menial jobs. Like I don't want anyone to have to spend their life doing a job that they hate. Like those are the jobs that I feel like we should be trying to automate with AI. And I hope that one day we can all live in a world where everyone can pursue their passions. They don't have to just like work themselves to death all the time just to stay alive. Like I want to be optimistic for a better future, but I don't even know because the world is crumbling apart. I'm not gonna lie, I've been like really lost in the sauce with moving. I like decided to go on social media for like the first time in like a while like last night, and I was like, what the hell is happening? I literally like didn't go on social media for a couple days with moving and like literally logged back on. Like I was like seeing stuff about like the oil fires and stuff. Oh my gosh, I don't know, it was really bad, but I've just been moving. I haven't even had time to go on my freaking phone or anything, but sorry you made that choice logging back on socials. I know. And then I was just back to unpacking today. So it's a tough time to try and be optimistic. I'll just say that. So hopefully we can have some good vibes this week for my birthday. I'll try to bring some positivity, but there's a lot of bad things happening right now, which I don't want to be ignorant to. Anywho, stay aware, stay educated. I have a podcast, and I try to get all my news from, like, actual reputable sources nowadays, because, you know, AI, social media shit that we were just talking about. So I'll listen to my podcast tomorrow while I'm getting ready, because I'm going to be getting ready for my birthday stream tomorrow. OMG. Okay, I hope everyone stays safe out there, okay? Wherever you are in the world. There's a lot of madness going on, but I want to be optimistic that we can persevere and that the world can still be a good place for us all, okay? Okay, tomorrow is my birthday, guys. I'm gonna end so I can eat my dinner, hang out with my buns. Maybe, should I even stay up till midnight? It's over 2 hours away. Well, I'm like, damn, I kind of want, well, either way, I don't need to be awake right when my birthday starts, right? Because we're gonna be celebrating all day long tomorrow until my birthday ends, alrighty? Okie dokie, guys. I think, well, I am gonna raid my ASMR channel. Because I will say, I left my, like, mini PC and, like, ASMR rerun stuff, like, it's at my old apartment because I still have that internet. So, when I was talking about me having internet issues, but then, like, my old stream is up, that's because, like, literally my like, old stuff is still at my old apartment, and, which is nice, which means I don't have to, like, steal the ASMR viewers, right now. Maybe we'll steal them tomorrow, we'll see. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. This was like a really random, short little impromptu stream, but I just wanted to say hi with you guys, and I was just hanging out with the bunnies, so decided to go live. You got a little no makeup Kaylee. But tomorrow, I'll be baddie vibes, I hope. I mean, it's my birthday. I gotta be a baddie on my freaking birthday. What the helly? But thank you guys so much. We had such good yaps today. Yay! Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm so excited to start this whole new chapter of my life. Okay, I have a new age with my birthday. I have a new place that we can decorate and do stuff with. And yeah, I'll go live tomorrow. I kind of want to go live a little earlier so that way we can still plan some stuff. And I'll set up like a little wheel or anything like that. Do some fun goals. But honestly, with moving and everything, I didn't really have time to plan a super crazy stream, so it'll be still good vibes though, I hope. We'll have a more crazy B-Day stream on Friday when I celebrate with my friends and we IRL stream and everything like that. Sorry again for not co-working today, but I was trying my best. Thank you everybody that subbed, gifted subs, gave bits, donated. I appreciate your guys' support towards my channel so very much, and I enjoyed all the yaps, for real. I look forward to yapping with you guys more tomorrow on my birthday. 26-hour stream, okay? If anyone wants to get me a gift, there's my wish list. Okay, guys, I hope y'all enjoy the little ASMR rerun vibes, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And Moch! We'll have a friend over. We'll have a very special guest. And 2 baby bunnies. Oh my gosh, Moch looks so cute. Alrighty, guys. Good night, everyone. Sweet dreams. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for all the birthday wishes, the early birthday wishes. And I'll see you guys. Okay. Heart, heart, heart. Bye.